Hello and welcome to EV Car Share. So today I want to talk about software updates, and in particular over-the-air updates. So anyone who's got the Kia EV6 in the past has possibly done, depends whether you had it updated or not, but has possibly done updates from the Kia Nav update website via a USB stick. Because up until now, certainly for these pre-facelift version EV6s, the over-the-air updates were not being pushed out. Presumably that was a thing at the Kia end. Their servers, they decided they weren't going to push out the updates to the cars rather than a car specific issue or anything like that. I don't know. Anyway, so first things first, there are two different types of updates you could get to your car software wise for the EV6. This update we're talking about here is the navigation infotainment system update. So I guess you're kind of thinking the big wide screen that's in the middle of the car, not the screen that is the dashboard that you're driving with. So think of those as two different computer systems, if you like. So the one you're driving with, the one that controls all the driving, that's only updated by Kia themselves or by the Kia dealers. So that you'd have to have your car in for servicing or for repair or for updates or recall to have that done. That would update things involving the battery and the motor and the, I don't know, how it calculates the speed, whatever. Those are things, how it charges the 12-volt battery, how it deals with the ICCU, etc. Charging. All of that, the stuff that's with regard to actually powering the vehicle, none of that is updatable by the user or over the air. It's all done via Kia. I suppose one of the advantages of that is if you have a bad update, then that bad update will only ever occur at the dealer where they can deal with it. So you're never going to get stuck. You're never going to have to be recovered to the dealer due to a bad update. All the updates you're doing are related to the related to the sat-nav, the infotainment system, which could be annoying, but it's not going to stop the car driving. So that's, I think, one of the things that's quite important to say. Your updates are not going to stop the car driving. At worst, it's going to stop you having sat-nav and stop you having music and so on. So the over-the-air updates, as I say, they've never been pushed out to my car, at least. I think that's true of all the other cars as well, except they have just now. So I wanted to just kind of go through it, show you it happening, show you what to do. It's probably going to be very simple. I've never tried it. I got my update, came through the other day, decided to leave it until I could make a video just to show you it all going ahead. For anybody who doesn't have the Kia EV6, obviously this is one of the features. This is one of, well, if you were to buy one, this is something that you might be able to do. In the UK, I believe there are one or two updates over the air for free, and then you have to start to pay for them. That will vary depending on your dealer, what deal you got when you bought the car, what country you're in, and so on and so forth. So you may have to pay, you may not have to pay. The ones that you do yourself via USB stick, I believe you get completely for free. At least I have done so far. I don't know how far that goes into the future. Maybe that's only during the warranty period, maybe it's only a certain amount of years, I don't know at this point. I haven't looked into the details. It's probably in there somewhere when I bought the car. So I'm going to go through, as I say, the update. So I have my other camera so you can see the screen. So I'm going to start that now. There we go. And so this is my menu screen, and the update's in there, it just needs finalising. Now what it told me when I came to a stop and turned off the car before was, would you like me now to do the updates? So you can turn off the car and tell it to do the updates while it's off, or as in this case I'm going to show you, you can go to settings. You can go to general settings, and here on this first menu option, version info/update, it tells me update, there are ongoing updates, it's ready to install the nav software. I've got a button to say finalize the update. It says the software update will start when the vehicle is turned off. Select finalize to start the update now. Nav is not available during the update. It takes up to 20 minutes. Finalize feature is only available with navigation system update. So basically it's saying if I don't finalize, then it can start it when the vehicle's turned off. But if I select finalize now, it'll update now while the vehicle's turned on, but I won't be able to use the nav, and it may take up to 20 minutes. Well, at least that's how I read it anyway. So I've got two options: I either turn off and leave it, or I finalize and we'll see. It takes up to 20 minutes. Now, you don't watch this for 20 minutes, and I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the first option. I'm going to now turn it off. I'm not going to press this finalize update because I want to show you what that shows as well. So let's go back home. So I'm going to turn the car off now. So let's turn off. And then you get this. So it says when you select finalize update, the screen will turn off and the nav update will start. Navigation will turn off automatically after the update. If auto install is selected, the update will start automatically after 30 seconds. So auto install isn't selected, so it's not going to just suddenly start after 30 seconds now. You can go to details, so that will tell you all the details, and then you can also, I'm just going to press finalize update. There was also a later option there that allowed you to just say, yeah, tell me again later. So it says it's preparing update. The installation will continue until the update is completed. Okay, so that's basically it. That's all we're going to see for now, I think. So I can now go and lock the car, go in the house, and yeah, busy myself with other things. It will be busy doing its update itself. So that's really all there is to it. I will go through the update later and see what differences there are, see if much has changed. I guess the important thing, oh, it's changed here on screen. Let me just record this. So it says it's updating. Keep your car's engine running. I don't have an engine. And to smoothly perform the update. During the update, all features, including the rear camera and audio, is restricted. It's already through to 23%, which is quite impressive. So I think what happens is the over-the-air update quietly downloads in the background, and then that's why it's telling you finalize. That's why the button says finalize, because it's already downloaded it all, it's all ready to go. Doesn't need network connection anymore. It just needs to install it, which is what it's now doing. And it's getting there pretty quickly, 56, 59, 60% already, which is quite impressive. I don't think it will take the 20 minutes at this rate. They've obviously overestimated. Now, when it says keep your car's engine running, you just have to remember that this update is not just for the Kia EV6. This is for all the cars that are using this same navigation system. So there are quite a few Kia cars, maybe Sorrentos and Sportages and Ceeds and so on, that use the same sat-nav and infotainment system software. So they will get the same update, and for them engine running will be relevant, whereas obviously for me it's completely irrelevant. And we have a blank screen, so I will stop recording for the moment on that handheld camera. I don't know if that's it, so it seems to have just gone blank. It is still blank, and I will wait around a bit and see whether or not something else comes on the screen in a moment. But if it doesn't, then I guess that's the update complete. Screen's been blank for a few minutes, so I'm just going to restart my other camera, and I'm going to restart the car, and we'll see what happens. So foot on the brake as normal. Okay, so that's brought up the continuation of the update. It's been updating without the car on, but now I've turned the car back on. Okay, so I guess when it turned the screen off, that was like it decided the car's off. I'm going to turn the screen off because it's I don't know what you call it, screensaver, that sort of thing, going into standby mode. Now I've turned the car back on again, I've got the screen back again, and we're looking at almost 93%. So this is taking probably less than 10 minutes, I would say. So it's told me it would take up to 20 minutes. It looks like it's going to take about 10 minutes. We're almost there, so 96%, so we'll hang around on this one. And there we go, update completed. And there's a countdown, don't know what it's countdown to, but 2, 1, 0, hooray! It's a countdown to a black screen.
Invest in us, and it can restore our pay, and it can have doctors to help. And
I've got the radio in the background. I'm on talk radio, so.
There was a massively long-running strike that caused huge disruption for patients, and when
I can turn the volume down, but I couldn't mute it. And the system is back again. Notice in the top here it says Kia service off, so I guess the infotainment hasn't connected yet to the Kia servers. Yep. Everything's loading. What's new? Okay, for more information on the infotainment system update, press details. So I can press details. So there's some new voice recognition stuff. Turn on speed limit warning sound, or turn off speed limit warning sound is now in the voice recognition. Some stuff about the connected services, but that's it. So really it looks like there's very little of interest really here. Just some voice recognition with regard to the speed warning sounds. I would imagine there's also map updates. That's usually the case. Normally that's the most important thing, to make sure you're going the right way, the one-way streets, and the new chicane that they've put in next to the end of the road, or the traffic lights that go the other way have been included. All these sorts of things that change out on the roads, new dual carriageways, new junctions, and so on, new speed limits even. Normally these are the things that are important when you do this update, rather than actually things that change the way it works. So that is my update done. So let's leave it there. That's over-the-air updates. Very much painless. Just press the button, let it do its thing. Job done. Don't know, as I say, what this update brings, but we shall find out. I'll let you know if there's anything interesting. And I guess apart from that, thank you for watching. And I'll obviously speak to you next time.